Wanted to ask about, you guys have done a great job forcing turnovers, but on offense committed more than you would like. How much of that do you think is just basically a whole new team, guys learning each other, and guys beside you learning a new system?
It's definitely part of it. I also think the part of it is that we're trying to play faster, trying to run more, trying to play more in transition, and then more mistakes happen. So we gotta fix those, but that's a big part of it.
When you say play faster, is that overall or just off turnovers?
Overall,
Okay.
even if we concede a basket, try to outlet it faster and play faster. Of misses, try to push the ball, and if we don't have to set up, we don't have to set up.
And what has Coach Cronin said? I know you guys have lots of film sessions when he's addressed this issue with you. What can you guys do to take care of the ball better?
I mean, he has one saying he says all the time to us: make 100% passes. Don't risk anything with the ball. If you're with the ball, we need to be able to trust you, so you gotta take care of it. But yeah, no risky passes or something like that, and just pass the ball to the open guy.
With so many newcomers and you now having a year here, are you noticing some guys just kind of taking a little bit of time to get used to the system, get used to kind of Coach Cronin's priorities?
I mean, yeah, it takes some time to get used to. Obviously, new team, new coaching staff, for new guys. I know how it was for me last year. It took some time to adapt, and I know some guys are going through it right now. But I think they're doing a great job. Just listening, watching film, understanding it. I think we're improving a lot.
One guy who's really stood out is Trent Perry. What have you thought of him so far and what he's brought?
I think he's doing great. Very talented kid, really good player, a really smart player. Tries hard every day, shows up for practice every day, works extra. So that's the work always pays off. So the important part is he's very smart. He listens. He knows what coach wants, and that's what's putting him in a game.
Speaking of work, you still live with Aday, right?
Yes.
Can you talk about the work he's put in with Dave Andrews and just working on getting stronger, more stamina to improve his game?
Yeah, he changed a lot of his habits. I lived with him last year, lived with him this year, and he started to read a lot more, write, go to bed early, wake up early, come in here, gives his best. His mentality completely changed. His diet changed. So he's doing a lot better in every aspect. Obviously, he helps a lot when he has Dave to help him in here with everything. He was injured during the summer, so he had time to really work on his strength and conditioning and stamina, as you said, and everything. And that's probably what he needed the most at the time, because his skill is really good, and he's a really smart guy as well. He knows how to read a game, how to play the game, so he needed more physicality, and he's getting a lot more of that with Dave.
He said that he kind of takes his habits from you. So did you notice that, and did you kind of like, hey, if I just set a good example, he'll follow it?
Well, I mean, I always try to do that. Yeah, I always try to be the good example, but for all the guys. But yeah, I did notice some things. Like when he told me he started to read and write and like write some stuff on the board and like goals and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I like that. I wonder where you get that from, but I like that.
When did you first see him start doing that?
I did.
When did you first see Aday?
Aday do it?
Yeah.
Well, when we moved into a new apartment, which was like in August or something like that, we moved in together, and he started, like, I saw him with books, and I saw him buying stuff, like, he has a big board in his room, then he writes stuff on it, and once I saw that, I was like, okay, he's changing his habits, yeah.
Does he write in Spanish, or does he write
in Spanish? I don't understand it.
But it was goals?
Yeah, that's what he told me,
Okay.
so I believe him.
I wanted to ask you about just the three-wing starting lineup. You know, you guys had a lot of length out there. What do you think that did, especially on defense?
Well, I think obviously it's going to help with rebounding. It can help with defense. It can help with a lot of things. I think what we wanted to do is pressure that team. So we were able to do that with bigger guys on the court. Yeah, I mean, and it's always about decision making. So you got to have good decision makers. But yeah, I consider myself a guard as well. But that's okay.
Yeah, for sure. What's kind of your mindset behind like off-ball movement? Like when you guys are in the half court, how are you trying to move off of like Will's screens or like Tyler's screens to get open looks?
Well, we work on that every day in here. The big part of that is just don't stop the flow. Keep moving and keep the ball moving side to side, and that helps with everybody getting open. You know, just working spacing. We do that stuff every day, and all the time. And you know, it should be natural when you show up in the game. Just do it right.
How important is, hitting those first couple threes for you, for your momentum rhythm going into those games?
Well, it's always better to hit the shot than miss the shot. So it's once you always try to be ready for the next one, forget whatever happened, but it's always better. You feel better when you make a shot and you feel that you're helping the team more.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.